Hey guys, welcome back. DerpyJhomes here. Welcome to another only command video in Mcpe 1.0.6 up, which I show you my awesome command block variations. And okay, in this video I'm gonna show you this behind me, and it is called how to make your own custom crafting recipe in Mcpe. So by the way, if you are new in my channel, I'm using a Mcpe with controller, and I'm not using a PC, Xbox or console, something like that, and this is just a vanilla Mcpe. So yes, before we started, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe too. I really appreciate it. And so yes, let's crack in. Okay, this is the actual custom crafting bench itself, and actually we can use a crafting table because let's use another one. So yes, I use a dropper, and actually I have made a 10 custom crafting recipes right here, and this is the command block itself. So yes, and the first one is a command block, and this is the actual recipe of it. And let me grab it, so like that, and then craft it into the dropper. So just make the same thing that I placed on the chest, like this, white wool with surrounded a orange, and boom, as you can see, we have now a command block, and it is fully working. So yes, it is very amazing, right? So let's move on to the next one, and here we have a creeper spawn egg, and as you can see, we have a 8 creeper head and a 1 egg. So let's swap in, and as you can see, if I place in with the wrong spot, it will not work. So like this, and boom, as you can see, we have now a spawn creeper egg. So, and it is fully working. So wait a second, I'm gonna kill this bad creepers. And shout out to Hero Super Gaming. I'm really sorry I killed a creeper. So yeah, and the next one is a zombie spawn egg. So it is just the same thing, like that, with a egg in the middle. So let me place it like that, and there you go, surround it with a egg, and then boom, oh, we have a 1. So I don't know, let me drop it, and there you go. As you can see, I'm not gonna spawn it because it is, you get the idea of it. So let's move on. We have here a Steve head, and the top of it is the hair, and this 2 white wool is the eyes, and this the actual skin. So let me grab all these real quick, and like that, and craft it in the magic dropper. So let me place these eyes and his skin, oops, like that, and then and the hair. So boom, and there you go. As you can see, I have now a creeper head, and we have my skin. Oh yeah, so never mind, and let me drop this real quick. There you go, and also this one. And the next thing is a craftable bedrock. So you can now craft a bedrock in Mcpe. I just use a obsidian and then a block of quartz in the middle, so like that. And then let me craft it if this thing is working. So place it like that, and then like this, and boom, as you can see, I have now a bedrock in MCPE. Oh yes, craftable bedrock. So let's move on. With here we have a bucket of lava, and I have a flint and steel. I don't know why did I use a flint and steel. So as you can see, if I place it like that, it doesn't work. So, and if I place it like this, it doesn't work. But when I place it the right combination, as you can see, oh yes, it is functional too. So let me drop that, and then here the next one is a bucket of water. So I use a ice, of course it will melt, and then I will place it like that, and boom, there you go. As you can see, we have now a water bucket, and let me place it like that, drop it, so we don't need that. And here we have a potion, craftable potion. As you can see, have a glass like this right here, and a bucket of lava. And by the way, it is a fire resistance, so I forgot to mention. And then let me craft it like that, and then the glass itself like so. And let's see if this thing is working. Boom, yes, I'm gonna drink it. As you can see, I have now a fire resistance with a 8 minutes, and the next one is also a potion. So let me grab all these things, and it is a water breathing. So yes, let's test it. By the way, this is the last one, so let me craft it real quick, and then boom, how cool is that? Oh yes. So yes, that is all the 10 custom crafting recipe, and let me show you how this thing works. So let me destroy all these things, and we have here the first command is the command block. As you can see, this is the actual recipe itself, and that is the output. And if this dropper, actually I'm using a test for blocks, and if the command block detects the first dropper and this dropper is similar, of course it will send the signal. And as you can see, the first dropper is empty. Of course this one will, not sending the signal, and it will send it right here, which have a set block of air, and it will set that block into air, and I'm gonna explain that why later. So, and the next thing, let me destroy it, and there you go. As you can see, it is just a clone command, and it will clone this one into there. As you can see, we have a command block inside. So yes, that is for the showcase. Oh my gosh, it is very hard. Let's crack in with this tutorial. Okay, first thing you want to do, of course, get yourself a command block, and then type in on the chat, said /give a player and command block. So like that, and as you can see, I have now a command block in my hand or in my inventory. So let me show you how to make it, and let me place a command dropper facing upward right here, and that is the magic dropper. So, and place a command block right here, and as you can see, it is facing the same way. Of course, we need this, and I'm gonna change it to repeat and always active and place a dropper like that, and I'm gonna explain it to you. So why do we need that set block to air? So, and let me get the coordinates right here by typing a /tp and then the squiggle sign, and as you can see, it is 26, 28, 16, 29, 11, and let me copy this real quick. So, and here the first command, and let's type in test for blocks. Oops, test for blocks space squiggle and 1, and we are detecting the top of the command block itself, and also here tilde 1 tilde. So let me paste the command block, not command block, the coordinates, and let me grab a comparator. Let me place it right here. Let's test it. As you can see, I place the dropper right here. There, the comparator will turn on, and if I place a block right there, as you can see, it is not similar, so it will turn off. But let me place a dropper like that. That is the recipe for example, and as you can see, the comparator turn off, and but when I place a dropper like this, and there you go, as you can see, the comparator is now turned on, but when I remove it, as you can see, it will turn off. And the next thing is a clone command, so let me copy this test for block and then paste in right here, and just change the command block, not command block, just change the test for block into clone 1. So yes, and let me place a dropper like that and wait the command block output. So let me place a command block with recipe of 3 dropper, and like this, as you can see, there you go, we have these 2 droppers. So we need that, we need the set block air, so that's why I have the set block air. And let me grab this one, then let me copy this clone command and then place a command block like that. Make sure the arrow is facing in the same way, and set all to command to chain 1 conditional and always active like that. Place a command block, not command block, dropper facing upward, and for example, that is the output and this is the recipe. So yes, and here, wait, let me delete all these things and type in set block and the coordinate itself, and then type in air, so like that, and there you go. And this is third one is a kill at entity, close bracket, type equals to item, and if you want to, you can delete all this type equals item, but it will kill the only entity that detecting the command block. So just paste in the clone command, and there you go. Let's test it out. As you can see, when I place a dropper here like this, and then boom, and there you go. As you can see, I have now a command block. So yes, let's test it again if this thing is working, and boom, what a nice. So yes, that is for the tutorial. I do want to mention, I put down the link in the description of this map download as always, and test it for yourself. So yes, that is the video for today. This is DerpyJhomes. Please leave a like and subscribe and stay tuned with my newest videos. Alright guys, peace.
For my city, I'm the realest one that's reppin'. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always reppin'. Oh my God, my whole life, my words been my greatest weapon.